So let's go ahead and sorry about the ads, guys. This website has a shit ton of ads, dude. Okay, so we are not going to trade up. We're going to let the pick come to us.
Pause.
We're going to let the pick do the work. Let the people fall. If Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter, or Mason Graham falls to us, we're restarting because that is not happening at 11. And sometimes that happens in these drafts. So let's see. All right, let's trade back. Let's start the draft. Tennessee drafts. Sanders. Wow. Mikael Williams, Cam Ward, Will Campbell, Mason Graham, Genty, Travis Hunter, McMillan, Carter. Carter's not falling that far. The 20. We could fall back 14 spots and get a second round pick. All right, let's see who's on the board. Will Johnson, Tyler Warren is still on there. I know a lot of people like him, but I don't. I think it's a good spot. Josh Simmons, I'm a big fan of him. The only question mark with Josh Simmons is his injury. If he is not affected by his injury, if Josh Simmons is the same and doesn't pull a Kinlaw, this would be the steal of the draft. This guy would be the number one tackle in this draft, if not for that injury. But we're going to trade back. And what we're going to do is we're not going to take that 25th pick. Let's see if we can get something better from another team a little bit higher. Let's try Indy. Let's go with Indianapolis. Let's make a trade with Indianapolis, and we're going to fall back a few more spots. Let's say, where's that? Where's Indy at? Where is Indianapolis at? Okay, there we go. 14th pick for the 11th pick. You give us the 45th pick. That's a lot of 7th round picks here. Let's see how much the value goes up if I give it a 7th. Doesn't go up at all. Okay. The 11th pick, 6th. Nope, hardly moves. 6th and then a late 4th. Nope, hardly moves. If they're going to give us the 2nd round pick here, I don't think they would give us a 2nd round pick just to move up 3 spots. Probably the 3rd, though. That's a lot just to move up 3 spots. So 14th pick, maybe the 3rd for the 11th pick. And then we give them – they would just do that. They would just give us the 3rd round pick. Okay, I'm taking that. I'll accept it. Fall back 3 spots. Okay. We fell back 3 spots. Let's see what kind of trade offers we got. We got 4 of them. That is a deal that I would do right here. But we don't have the draft, and that's not going to help us in the draft now. That's a really good deal. That's a poor deal. That's a poor deal. We still have Will Johnson on the board. We have Malachi Starks, Josh Simmons, Luther Burden Jr., who could replace Deebo Samuel. Not a bad option. Tyler Booker, theoretically the best guard in this draft. Absolute monster, a beast. There's still plenty of options here. So we're going to trade back once again. We're going to trade back one more time. This time, let's go. Let's trade back. Let's trade back to the. Who wanted to trade up at the time? I forgot who it was. It was Houston. Let's trade with Houston. Let's see what we can get out of Houston real quick. And then we'll give the 25th pick, 14th pick for the 2nd rounder. They would just take that. And I'm going to take that deal. I think that's a good deal. What do you guys think? Give us a 2nd round pick. You move up 11 spots. Not a bad deal. I'm going to take this deal. All right, so we got a 3rd and a 2nd so far. Trading back. Probably could have got more, but we're trying to keep it between 1 and 4. All right, let's see what happens. Derek Harmon's gone. I like that guy a lot, too. That was a good pick. 2 bad spots. Okay, so now the pick of the litter, y'all. Oh, my God. Josh Simmons is still on the board. Luther Burden Jr., I do not think is going to be here at the 25th pick. He's considered probably some have McMillan number 1. Some people have Luther Burden Jr. number 1. He is a Deebo Samuel clone, if not better. Mike Green's a good situation here. Oh, I forgot to address this, guys. I forgot to address this. The 49ers are going to go through free agents, and they're going to sign free agents. That means certain positions are going to fall back in the draft. So with that being said, I have the 49ers taking 2 starting positions in free agency to pull back players. And I'm going to say a guard, and they're going to sign a center. So guard kind of falls back a little bit. Now, do you want a starting guard? Because you're probably not going to get Trey Smith. Probably you're going to get like a back end-ish guard, right? So still kind of want to draft a guard. But Mike Green, I like Mike Green a lot. A lot of people are a big fan of Walter Nolan. I'm personally not the biggest Walter Nolan fan. I know a lot of people like him, but there's just a lot of hype to him. I would much rather draft Mike Green here at edge. I think that's exactly what we're going to do here is we're going to take Mike Green out of Marshall. Big fan of Mike Green and what he can do. And I think that we can get a D tackle somewhere in the second round for sure. So I'm going to take Mike Green here with the 25th pick. A+ grade, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's see who's available on D-line. Tyleik Williams from Ohio State, insanely good. Oh, TJ Sanders is gone. That's a bummer. Norman Lott's not bad. Deion Walker is more of a pass rushing D-line with high upside, massive human being. Shamir Stewart, I'm not the biggest fan of Stewart, but Shamir Turner, not the biggest fan of him. I love Alfred Collins, but we need to get a D tackle here. And Tyleik Williams is like my third or fourth best D tackle up there with TJ Sanders. So we're gonna take Tyleik Williams here and try to trade up to the 35th pick. We're gonna trade up to the 35th pick. Make sure we get our D tackle of the future in Tyleik Williams. Tennessee Titans, 35th pick. Should I give up the 43rd pick? Yeah, let's give the 43rd pick. Just make sure we get a guy. No fucking around. Can't give up a 6th round. Man, there's no value with the 6th round pick. Jesus Christ. 4th rounder. Okay, they'll take that. So we'll move up with the 4th round pick. Make sure we get our D tackle of the future. Trade up. Get Tyleik Williams with an A grade draft. Now we don't need to worry about edge. We don't need to worry about D-line. Like I said, in free agency, we signed a center and we signed a guard. So I think we should just sit back, let the players fall as they are. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Andrew Makuba is a nice – we could probably get Makuba with the 58th pick here. Tackles are available. Cameron Williams, solid tackle, right tackle. He is a true right tackle, Cameron Williams is. So we could solve the issue there. An upgrade, I think, of McKivitz. Is it worth trading up for right now? Where we at the 58th pick, so you trade 8 spots. Get Emory Jones. I like a lot of these tackles. I like Anthony Belton. I'm a big fan of Anthony Belton. Wyatt Malum is supposed to be a guard, not a tackle. I like Holland Pierce as well. I like Chase Lunt. So there's a few steals later on in the draft I enjoy at tackle. But safety, my favorite safeties are Makuba and Billy Bowman. And I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and trade up. Where are we at? Let's keep. You know what? Let it move up. I'm going to let it move up a few spots. Hopefully, Jack Sawyer is gone. Green Bay. S. Williams there. Espo. Thomas. Okay. Cameron Williams is still there, guys. Cameron Williams is still there. Right tackle. I like him better than Banks. Shoot me. Call me crazy. Tight end, we got what? Him there. Fenton Jr. still there. Gunnar Helm we can get later on. We're going to go ahead and take the right tackle of the future, who could possibly play left tackle at some point if we need him to, but he's more of a right tackle. We're going to take Kylan Williams. Bam, at 58. What a steal at 58, y'all. We're at 67, 68. Once it hits 70, we'll pause. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces between. Is the safety still there? Makuba is still there from Texas. Billy Bowman's solid as well. I like him better than Watts. I like him better than Winston. I'm a big fan of Makuba. Edge, we still got Braden Swinsink, Gillette, Savion Jones. So all the edges that I love are gone. Cornerback, Trey Amos, Darian Porter, Denzel Burke, Zy Alexander at 99 is not bad. Dorian Strong is not bad either. But I'm a big fan of Kobe Bryant and Mello Dodson from Kansas. Tight end wise, we can probably – ooh, is he gone? No, I just traded back. Ooh. Okay, so the goal here is, guys, we're going to try to get Gunnar Helm, and we're going to try to get Makuba. Gunnar Helm and Makuba here, and this draft is perfect. If we can I don't know what to do here. I don't know if we should trade back. Not trade back, but should we trade up? Make sure we get our Makuba. Make sure we get Gunnar Helm here. Oh, Gunnar Helm would be amazing. I do like Mason Taylor, but I like Gunnar Helm more. Fenton Jr. is an absolute steal, but we need a blocking tight end, not necessarily a receiving tight end, even though he's phenomenal. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide, and hopefully Gunnar Helm falls to us and doesn't get taken, or Makuba. Royals, Felton, Prather, Gillette, Mason Taylor's gone. We're gonna take there's gonna be a back-to-back tight end situation here, and we're gonna take Gunnar Helm out of Texas, back-to-back Texas players. Let's go. They gave us a C+, but I don't give a shit. That is a great tight end in my opinion. They want to get us a third. Okay, who do we miss out on? Amos is still out there. Okay, guys. I'm not a fan of, by the way, guys, the reason why I passed on Elijah Araro from Miami, not a fan. I don't like that guy. Not a big fan, so I'm going to let him drop. Not the kind of guy I'm looking for here. So let's go ahead and get our safety of the future. He's the fastest safety according to his 40. We'll wait until the combine, really try to see it. But Andrew Makuba out of Texas is the fastest safety in this draft. He's phenomenal. I love his tape. Love the stats that he has. Phenomenal guy. We're taking Andrew Makuba here at the 80th pick, solving the safety issue. Bam! I don't know why with that safety shit. All right, so our next pick is the 99th pick. It's all available. We're just gonna let it fall. Just let it fall. Just let it fall. Let things fall. So we solved the edge. We have the D-line. Now you have to keep in mind the 49ers are probably going to sign some D-tackle free agents. That's my assumption. But none of them are like crazy, like number one status. So we do have Tyleik Williams is going to be one of our starters, Evan Anderson, and then probably another D-tackle we get in free agency. So we've technically solved the D-tackle issue, sort of. Probably try to get some D-tackles in the 5th round, 6th round, 7th round. Maybe grab a steal if you can find one there. But when it comes to need, we got Tyleik Williams. We're good on D-tackle. Edge, you're fine at. We'll get more depth probably in free agency. Some weird players here and there. Leonard Floyd could possibly pop off. Samo's a good depth as well. We'll probably get a D-end later on in the 5th, 6th, 7th round. Same thing with D-tackle is kind of what you do here. But we have to address need. Demetrius Knight, if we miss out on Dre Greenlaw, Demetrius Knight would be phenomenal here. This would be a great pick. Danny Stutzman with the 132nd pick. I think he's great. Greenlaw type. Probably a steal you can get there. What kind of guards are left? Jared Wilson, Charles Grant, Miles Frazier's not bad. Jackson Slater, we'll probably get him later. I'm going to draft Demetrius Knight. He's really good. He's an all-route baller, stud. And so with the 99th pick, this is relatively a steal. So I'm going to take Demetrius Knight here. A-plus pick, baby. Let's go. All right. Now we're going to let the picks just fall the way they do. And there's no offers. Then we got a tight end in Gunnar Helm. I think Gunnar Helm's a better tight end. So we solved the tight end issue already with the 75th pick with Gunnar Helm. With possibly Debo being gone, with Mason probably being gone, a running back becomes a need, sort of, just because the injury proneness of all of our running backs. A tackle is needed here. Not a tackle, but a guard. Kind of something back in guardish. Maybe a steel tackle that could play guard inside would be good. Cornerback, maybe some cornerback depth would be good here. Denzel Burke is still on the board. Zy Alexander, Dorian Strong, all a good one. Kobe Bryant. But my steal of the draft, where's he at? Did someone draft him already? Somebody took him already. What the fuck? Somebody drafted him. Who took my guy? Who took my guy? The Giants took my fucking corner. What a douche. Oh, my God. Let's take a look at running back. You got Scatabo still on the board. I know a lot of people like Scatabo. And Ollie Gordon's gone. Dylan Sampson's not here anymore. I almost might draft Scatabo here. I might take Scatabo. Corner, you still got Kobe Bryant. We solved the linebacker issue. D-line, we're going to do. Joshua Farmer is a really good D-tackle. This guy here plays inside and outside. I love Josh. I actually am a big fan. I'm not like huge on him. I'm not going to draft him right now. But if the 49ers ended up taking him in the 4th round after drafting a D-tackle already, I would not be upset. I'm a big fan of Joshua Farmer. He can play inside and outside. He has got an incredible bag. I see multiple times of him being double teams even. He's got high potential, Joshua Farmer out of Florida State. But we need a guy who can really change the game. We might go Scatabo. I think we're taking Scatabo with the 112th pick. Once we do that, he could play fullback. He could take the spot of Kyle Juszczyk here with the 112th pick. He's just an all-around baller football. His only problem, Cameron Scatabo's only problem is his speed. That is the only thing that's wrong with him. Outside of that, I guess he has some fumble issues. He's got a lot of fumbles and he's slow. But he'd be a good fullback and great in packages. He'd be almost perfect for the 49ers. But we're gonna take the next best thing. We're gonna take Scatabo. We're drafting Scatabo. We're gonna pause this draft and then we're gonna trade up from the 138 to where we at? Pittsburgh. Let's trade with Pittsburgh. And a 7th rounder. No? 6th rounder? Yeah, straight up. All right. More often. Ooh, that's actually a good deal. I almost take that. But no, we'll get rid of that. Okay, so trading up, we now solved the running back. We solved the running back issue. We don't need a running back anymore. We got safety. We got tight end. We got a D tackle. We got an edge. We got a linebacker, an offensive tackle. And we've already established that we signed a guard in free agency and we signed a center in free agency. So O-line has been addressed. O-line has been addressed. However, can we draft our future tackle here in Holland Pierce? Our future left tackle. Future left tackle Chase Lunt. Could be options here. I like Holland Pierce a lot. Could be a good development piece, someone who could take the reins in the future of Trent Williams and have Cameron Williams still be the right tackle of the future. That's something we can do here. Wide receiver, Nick Nash is still on the board. Big fan of Nick Nash. Honestly, I think he's going to be a steal of the draft. He is a starter. He was a Triple Crown this previous college. The only reason why people give him a knock is because he's from San Jose State and he just transitioned from quarterback to wide receiver. But he can do it all. This guy is an incredible quarterback to wide receiver prospect. So Nick Nash, big fan of Holland Pierce here. Still got some steals we can get from Zy Alexander from cornerback wise, but I just don't think corner is. I'm going to assume, and I'm kind of cheating here, I'm going to assume the 49ers picked up another corner in free agency as well. Not a number one corner, but a third corner. I'm going to assume they did that where corner is not going to be that much of a need. And at this point, I like Holland Pierce. I really do like Holland Pierce. I like Nick Nash. I like some corners here. I like Dorian Strong from Virginia Tech. I'm going to take a corner. I know I just said all that shit, but I'm going to take a corner because there's some corner steals here between Zy Alexander, Denzel Burke, and Dorian Strong. All three of them. I like them. What's Dorian's? He is 6 foot, 185 pounds. What's his 40? He has a 4.42. I like Dorian Strong a lot. We're going to take Dorian Strong here. I like him a lot. If not for Melo Dotson, I would have took Dorian Strong. So I'm going to take Dorian Strong here. All right, so this is going to be the end of the draft, guys. And just so you know, the players that I want left that I would trade up for if I could at this point would be Holland Pierce, Chase Lunt. I like them too. Who else is available? Nick Nash is worth trading up here for. So there's 3 players I like. Kobe Bryant's not bad, but I like Melo Dotson better. Linebacker. There are no linebackers left that I love. Interior line, there's still Charles Grant. He's not bad at this point in the draft. But those are the 3 players that I would honestly trade up for at this point. Nick Nash, Holland Pierce, and probably Charles Lunt. But he might fall to you in the 6th round where you can trade it for a lot cheaper. This draft ends in the 4th round. I don't want to like bullshit you guys and be like, I've done enough research. I don't want to do that. I have to be a lot more familiar, a lot more prospects to go into the 5th, 6th, and 7th rounds. All right. This is the final mock draft 2.0 live edition. We traded back twice. And this is why you trade back twice, man. You get Mike Green. All right, you get the pick of the litter. Let's say Mike Green's not there. You still have options. There's still a lot of edge rushers in the 1st round that are going to be left. Princely from Ole Miss will probably still be there. Jack Sawyer's not bad in the 2nd round. I like him a lot. Some people like the other guy from Ohio State, JT Tuamalalu. I think that's his name. Some people like him more. I don't like him personally, just not me. He's more of a run stopper than he is a pass rusher. Mike Green, we trade back twice. Get Mike Green. If not Mike Green, get an edge rusher in general at this point. Then trade up in the 2nd round for Talik Williams. I thought this was a smart move just because there was no other D tackle left. But if there was a D tackle that followed to the 43rd pick, maybe TJ Sanders might be there. Great pick. Talik Williams would be a great pick with the 43rd one as well. Norman Lott, if you had to, if he was all his left, would be a good pick there. And then the last resort would be Alex. It's not Alex Collins. It's Alex something else. I can't really think of it. But yeah, I would definitely take Talik Williams was the best guy available. Trading up for him, make sure you get your D tackle. So we got to solve our issue with edge and D tackle. We have our right tackle of the future with Cameron Williams that fell to us, the 58th pick. That's the pick that we got when we traded back. Gunnar Helm is one of our natural picks. I had pretty much the pick of the litter almost between if Araro wasn't there from Miami, it was going to be Mason Taylor because Mason Taylor was taken right before Gunnar Helm here. So you kind of almost have to pick a litter of the back end tight ends. But there's a lot of tight ends in this draft worth taking, and Gunnar Helm is an excellent, if not the 2nd or the number 1 best blocking tight end in this draft, next to Mason Taylor with some great catching ability. Kind of reminds me of Kittle, so I like that guy a lot. We got Andrew Makuba, who we ended up getting because we traded back. We got Andrew Makuba, super fastest safety in the draft, according to his 40. We'll know from the combine more in the future. But Andrew Makuba was a great pick here. Early 2nd round, early 3rd kind of type guy. Great pick here. I like him a lot more than Watts from Notre Dame. I like him better from Winston Jr. from Penn State. Big fan of Makuba. Solves the sideline-to-sideline issue and allows Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa to feast. So we're good on safety. Demetrius Knight, honestly, an absolute steal at the 99th pick, by the way. What a steal. But not only was Demetrius Knight here a steal, he also solves the if Dre Greenlaw leaves issue. If Dre Greenlaw stays, linebacker kind of falls to the wayside and not really a need at that point. but Demetrius Knight solves the Dre Greenlaw issue, and we're good at linebacker now. This one, in the 4th round, Cameron Scatabo, I could not pass on it. I love his potential. He's just an all-around great football player. He's got the heart and soul, loves the game down to a T. He was the Arizona State Sun Devils offense. He was that team. He was the heart and soul of it. And I just think not only is he good at his job, and he's got a lot of high potential, high ceiling, he's a great locker room guy, and he'd be great for the culture. Dorian Strong, I'm a big fan of Dorian Strong. And the fact that we got him at 122nd pick, I could not pass that up. Could not pass him. 4.42 speed. Again, we'll know more with the combine. Now we solve that issue at corner. So we're good at corner, good at linebacker, good at safety, good at D-tackle, good at edge. We have the 3 running backs now we need. We have the O-line now. We have the tight end. And wide receivers has already been solved. Ayuk, Pearsall, Cowling back there. But you can get Nick Nat. You have John Jennings. Of course, you still have your 3 running wide receivers that are great. Nick Nash, hopefully you can get in the future, maybe go up and get Nick Nash later. Get Holland Pierce as a future tackle would be great at left tackle. Things you could do in the late 4th round, trade up and stuff like that would be great. This is how many picks we end up getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We ended up having 11 picks. We didn't use our 3 7th round picks, and we used 8 of them and got this haul right here. I think this is an absolute phenomenal draft. I think I did absolutely amazing.